When you up at night, all alone.
Let's meet the starting five for you.
RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Vassell. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Randall passes to Gobert. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Wembanyama.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Fox gets it to go.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that three. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to DiVincenzo. A 3-ball. San Antonio with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now here's Edwards. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Randall no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the wing right side. Randall from outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Minnesota with the rebound. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. It's Edwards on the wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Timeout.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dosunmu in for Dante DiVincenzo. Wembanyama down low. Gobert on him, and he makes that one.
I want to say that that's great vision from Wemby, but he can see everything from that height, anticipating that the player was going to be there.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Here's Edwards. And that one drops for him. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Here's Wembanyama. A big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. Steps back and fires. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards takes it off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Fox looking it over. And it's Fox with the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
Kept alive. Cornette passes to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Edwards drives in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Luke Cornette is out there with Barnes. And it's Harper in at the point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round.
Ever the crafty vet, Barnes spots a wide open guy and sends that ball on time and on target.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys?
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And San Antonio shooting 43% from the field. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Reed with the block. Over in the corner, Conley to the middle. Reed gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Vassell, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Outside for Randall. Beyond the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kornet gets it to go. Kornet's got 4 points this quarter.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
With the playoffs on the horizon, Richard, we're seeing some of the top teams rest their players a little bit.
Yeah, you want to prevent injury, but you also want your go-to guy to have some fresh legs. Limit their minutes now. It'll pay dividends in the postseason.
To the right side. There's Kornet. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
First trip to the line for him here. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Spurs trail by 11. Here's Wembanyama for 3. San Antonio again missing. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Kornet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson kicks to Fox. Over Edwards. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Fox has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Here's Edwards. Good D by Johnson. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met was in Minnesota where they beat the Timberwolves.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Wembanyama outside. Off target with his 3.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Vassell outside. Wembanyama outside. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Wembanyama has got 5 points in the quarter. Timberwolves leading by 6. Inside, DiVincenzo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
And that one, good.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
11 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Fox. The 3. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so that's the end of the first half. Timberwolves lead by 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ernie Johnson here with
You look at the Timberwolves, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome.
fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The only person who can stop Edwards is Edwards. You can maybe slow him down, but he has this natural physical ability, and the skill level continues to advance, Ernie.
Yeah, stronger than a lot of forwards, and he can ball.
Thank you for being with us. Now,
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Timberwolves leading by 10. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three.
When Fox gets it on the break, it is a wrap. He might be the fastest guy in the league.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Outside for Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got 9.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
To the inside, Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training, Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Castle. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. And another three for Minnesota.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Champagnie. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin?
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Edwards. Over Castle. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Castle. Takes the three. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And how about we check the numbers for Anthony Edwards? Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. No good on the three. Spurs trail by 7. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Wembanyama outside. McDaniels right side. Vassell grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Pass to Castle. To the paint. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 16 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. And here's Randall. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Three-pointer, Fox. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Several teams changing it up here. Folks, let's use this break to see who's leading the league in blocks. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
Off the inbound pass. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Outside, Reed. Traps in the tray. Reed's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Dosunmu, the pass to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Castle with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Reed with the block.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Shannon. No good on the triple. Here's Johnson. Reed with the defensive effort. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Conley gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Spurs trail by 10. Takes a step back. Fox kicks to Barnes. Vassell outside. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Fox, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Randall. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Backs in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Minnesota with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Randall. Over Barnes. Harper with the steal. And here they come. And it's Fox with the jam.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Oh, here's Edwards. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And Reed throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Spurs trail by 15. Outside Harper. At the elbow, Fox. For 3. Can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. He flies in for the alley-oop flush.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. No good from 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
It's Fox with the drive. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Edwards. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Spurs trail by 16. Throws it down. What an assist!
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Timberwolves have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. DiVincenzo with the screen on Castle. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Vassell. No problem with the wide open jam.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And down goes the 3.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And part of what makes Gobert effective is his presence. Just the threat of a shot blocker is a deterrent, and it makes him a monster on D.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that one is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.